So this is what she looks like all put together. So this is what she looks like all finished and put together. You can see how the arm looks, just the way the garment is draped on the dress form, and I'm just going to give you a twirl of the front and the back view of this dress just so you guys have an idea of what the garment looks like after it's been sewn and assembled together. So I'm just giving you sort of like a spin of what the finished garment looks like. At waist seam, and this is what it looks like, completely done. This is our muslin markup of our pattern, our McCalls pattern, 7279. And again, we just see how all the markings come together, how important the markings are, because it kind of gives us an idea of where we stand with the design as a whole. And I feel really confident, really comfortable about the design. I feel like it's going in the right direction, and we can continue sort of fine-tuning out those points, but overall we are getting the results that we want from this garment. So that is going to conclude our muslin mock-up for our 7279 pattern. And now we're going to start taking her apart so we can transfer her over to our actual finished final garment. So just a couple of tips for you guys in regards to transforming this over to your actual finished garment. Depending on what level you are, if you're a beginner, I would definitely say go with a cotton fabric, only because it mimics what we used here for the muslin mock-up, and you're not going to run into a lot of issues that you're going to may deal with if you're going to run into a more trickier fabric. So if you are just starting off, you don't know if you're going to be able to get to the stage where you're comfortable doing a lining, I can definitely show you techniques on how to finish this garment without putting a lining in it, but I definitely would say go the way of cotton or anything similar to cotton. You don't want to use a knit or stretch, because that's not really for this kind of garment. This is more structured, and a knit and a stretch is not really going to take for darts and those kinds of things. So it's just my recommendation. I am going to use a satin material, and it has a crisper finish, and it's fine for this, but I just like it because it has a fancier finish. You can go that direction, but satin does fray, so you're going to also have to keep in mind that you're also going to need a lining for that. So that's just some tips before you go into starting to decide what kind of fabric you want to use to redo this in your finished garment. Okay, so let's move on. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. Videos are uploaded weekly covering dressmaking, fashion, lectures, and more.